It's Nolan.
That's Hunter.
If you're serious about making money doing music full time, then you might want to stick around for this. There are so many ways that you can make money doing music full time. 1, sync licensing. 2, social media, selling your own producer packs, and many other ways to make a living doing music outside of just mainstream placements. All of these tools are available to you right now. But if you're really serious about actually making money doing music full time, then you have to check out the Beat to Bank experience. On September 21st at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is going to be an online masterclass featuring specialists in the industry of sync licensing, such as my good friend London Elixir, J Nolan, and yours truly will be covering how to make 6 figures as a social media influencer and as an independent artist. Now, it doesn't stop there. We have Henny the Business coming through as well to give you even more insider tips on how to make money doing music full time as a creator. Go ahead and comment Beat to Bank and we'll DM you the link to get your tickets. Let's get it.
What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. That intro y'all just seen, that's the homie Jan Hunter. Y'all probably have seen or heard, most likely heard his music all across social media, especially that track that he played in that video. This Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Because his music is used all over the place. But we have an event coming up September 21st called Beat to Bank, where we're going to be educating upcoming producers, artists, songwriters, etc. involved in the music game that want to get their music, to the next level, right? Want to learn how to build your business as a musician, whether that be via sync licensing, which is getting your music featured in TV, films, advertisements, etc., or how to build your production career outside of just producing for artists, selling your beats online, becoming a social media influencer, and getting influencer marketing packages, sit your way, stuff like that. We're going to be running through the whole gamut. So, of course, myself, J Nolan, I'm going to be involved with that. Jan Hunter is going to be involved with that. My homegirl, London Elixir, who I've made a lot of music with and we made some pretty good money together with. In the sync licensing game is going to be involved with that. And Henny the Business, who's a popular, both Jan Hunter and Henny the Business are very popular on YouTube. They do music reviews as well. They do production tutorials, product tutorials for like audio equipment and stuff like that. So it's very dope. We're all going to be coming together to teach, again, producers, artists, songwriters, etc., how to monetize your craft in the music game. All right, that's going to be September 21st. This will be virtual, so you're not going to have to show up to a physical location. All you got to do is show up to the conference online. It's going to be a master class. We're going to be giving you a lot of games. September 21st, 2 p.m. Just Google Beat to Bank. The Eventbrite will come up. I'll throw the link in the comments if you're someone involved that wants to learn. The tickets ain't all that much neither, you know what I'm saying? So you might want to go ahead and get your early birds in before it rises. Salute to the team. Let's get into the show though. All right. So today we're going to be talking about Sukiana. Oh, second now. I think she might have caught one. I wasn't sure when I first heard the little 15-second snippet. I was like, oh, I don't know. I heard the whole song. I'm convinced Sukiana might got one on her hands. This might be the ticket for her to actually be taken seriously as an artist if she keeps her foot on the gas. We're going to see. We're going to be talking about Young Miami. She came out and showed a preview, or played a preview rather, of a new song that she has on the way called Shot O'Clock. I actually wasn't too mad about this one. Right? I've been very critical of Young Miami and her rapping ability on this channel. I didn't think the song sounded that bad. I think this might actually be one that, I don't know if she caught one, like a hit, but I think this is something that might endear her to people that may have been on the fence about her for a little bit of minute, you know what I'm saying, as a solo artist. Footnote, we're not going to get into it deeply. Her former City Girls duo mate, JT, has a new record out with Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? They record Chanel Bag featuring JT, going on Gucci's new album, Greatest of All Trappers, which will be out sometime this year. She actually didn't sound bad on it. And it seems that JT is really thoroughly, fully leaping into the trap bag. She's really trying to be in that early to mid 2000s trap bag. This is not a phase. This is not just something she's doing. She really wants to ingratiate herself into that community, into that fan base. And we'll see where she goes with it. I thought she sounded pretty decent. There's some parts on there I wasn't crazy about, but when she switched the flow up, I was actually happy for her. I'm like, thank you for switching the flow up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that. Salute to the Chanel Bag song with Gucci and JT. We're going to play Doechie's new Swamp Session, Nissan Altima on the show today. We're going to talk about a Keith Lee impersonator who decided to spin the block on one of Keith Lee's people that he's pulled up on before. What's the name of their stuff? Sweetly Seasoned. There was a big scandal around that to begin with, and somebody decided to spin the block. We'll get to that. And we're also going to talk about, what's my boy name here?
Two social.
Oh, shit. The nigga that played Hakeem in Empire. Brashear Gray. We're going to get into him, too. The bootleg Chris Brown, evil Chris Brown. Well, I guess Wario Chris Brown. Let's say it that way. He was recently found in a little bit of a situation, right? In somebody's backyard, trespassing. His lips was all fucked up. I don't know what he got going on. And then we're also going to talk about a TikToker that allegedly got scammed by an old friend. So we got a couple things. The show ain't going to be too long, though. You know what I mean? This is going to be one of the shorter ones, but we're going to get into some of these topics, give my feedback, my thoughts, and we're going to keep this thing rolling, all right? So we're going to go ahead and start with Sukiana. I'll suck it now. Now, unfortunately, I can't play the song. Wish I could. I enjoyed it. The music video looks good. I don't know who pulled Sukiana to the side and was like, yo, we really need to get you in the right light to show yourself as a serious artist. But whomever did that, salute to you. I appreciate it because she was out here going out sad for quite some time. I don't know if Ray J is the one who's like, nah, we need to get you in the studio and like really, you know, get you with some producers that could do some shit for you. I'm guessing it would probably be him due to his music industry experience, although he can be very much of a loose cannon himself. But what we will get into is the lyrical breakdown since we can't play the record. So she said, it's Suki. Nookie, sweet like cookie. Vet in the game, you ain't dealing with no rookie. Best head out, wanna bet, call a bookie. Gotta pay for this pussy. Wanna fuck, gotta book me. Now, I'm not really big on, you know, the lyrical prostitution side of things, but she's very open about how she get down. If you're trying to smash, you gotta give some cash before you dash. That's how she like to get it in. Attitude with a stank wall. Looking at a broke nigga like I can't talk. Huh. I need a man with them racks, nigga. If I got my hand out, I ain't looking for no dap, nigga. Oh, what you trying to shake my hand, nigga? That's her lifestyle. Want Gucci, Prada, Chanel, Louis, Fendi, shoes, a few pair. Don't bring me no fake shit, nigga, I could tell. She said, don't bring me none of that fugazi shit. None of that shit you done got off the knockoff website. I could tell. Don't DM me, just Cash App or Zelle. I need a rapper, trapper. I need a nigga getting money like he play for the Raptors. I need a nigga who a scammer with a bag full of gifts every day like he's Santa. Okay? I fuck with this. You know what I mean? So, I fuck with it. It's catchy. It puts me, oh wow. My shit done fucked up again. I ain't gonna lie, it puts me in like, this gives me Lil' Kim vibes. Like it's raunchy as hell, but the beat has a lot of mainstream, almost pop appeal not pop, but like, popular. Like this could actually go somewhere. Because you could play this on the radio. You'll have to blank out a lot of pieces. But this is radio friendly music for the hip hop stations. Yeah. I'm sucking now. I get money, count figures. I want scammers and drug dealers. Like, I don't agree with none of she's saying on this motherfucking song. But when it come on, it feels good. Now, I know the hip hop purists are looking like, oh my God. But I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I like what I like. She come back in and say, listen, you know I talk shit. Pussy dangerous. Proceed with some caution. Head game will really leave a nigga nauseous. Got your man sucking on me like a crawfish. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I don't even eat crawfish, but I've seen how some people do. She said, you know I'm in the high fashion. If your money right, nigga, you ain't gotta be attractive. Suki have a nigga gasping. Have a Muslim eat the pussy while he fasting. That is ridiculous. That is out of pocket. Whoa, I ain't concerned with the past shit. Only concerned with the checks that he cashing. You want a bone raw, nigga? You ain't lasting. What? Please, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Especially not with her. Got an NFL nigga missing practice. I'm laughing. Suki known all over the atlas. Got the best pussy y'all the boys wanna have it. Head game will have a nigga collapsing. With the money, fuck the love. Yeah, nigga, I'm a savage. Oh, sucking now. It's entertaining. It's a vibe. It's gonna carry over. All right. So I don't know who's supporting Sukiana at this point. I don't know if she's got a record deal. I don't know if she has a record budget or a campaign. Again, I'm thinking she's depending on Ray J to put her where she needs to be. Maybe this thing could go viral, get her on the TikTok billboard, viral chart. Maybe it'll go big from there. I think the music video is probably going to do some numbers because it's spreading online and people are interested in this. It feels good. It gives you summer vibes. This is actually one of the records that I was hoping somebody like a JT would have brought to the table on her project. Not to really pit them against each other, but to be honest, when I thought about JT coming with City Cinderella, I thought she would have had something like this on there, and she just didn't. So, just goes to show you can't count nobody out. You can't count nobody out. Everybody's one record away. This could be the start of a whole campaign for Suki. I'm not a fan of Suki. I don't like Suki. I don't follow Suki. I give credit where credit is due. I fuck with this record. Okay. Next up, we've got Young Miami. Like I said, she put that preview up of her forthcoming record, Shot O'Clock. Let's see what Young Miami hitting on. Y'all give me a second. Is this it?
I'm bad, I'm groupie, shaking ass in my two-piece. Yo, man, he a groupie when he am. Shot. Call me another one. Hey. It's Friday night, it's a party right now. I ain't shouting now. It's a fucking night, I wanna rock the night. We outside. We live, baby. Daddy calling my phone. Daddy playing my favorite song. My ass eating my thong. Bitch, I ain't think about coming home. How? Hey. It's Shot O'Clock. It's Shot O'Clock. Call me another one. Call me another one. Call me another one. Let me get my shot. Hey. Call me another one.
All right. That was Young Miami with a sample preview of Shot O'Clock. It's a vibe. Honestly, again, if this would have been on the City Girls album, y'all might have did something last time around, right? But I will say this does eerily remind me of Alter Ego with Dolce featuring JT. Gotta keep it a buck. It does kind of pull from the same sample, if I'm not mistaken. Same vibe. Not the same tempo, but it's similar. It's a damn shame that y'all egos got in the way of y'all really running the bag up. Y'all had a golden grand opportunity. I don't know what the fuck happened in the production of the last project and everything that went down. You know, can't cry over spilled milk. JT out here outperforming the last album. Reports do say that she sold approximately 27,000 records, you know what I'm saying? Which for her is a vast improvement from the last City Girls project, when the last City Girls project only did 6,000 the first week. She did 27,000 on her own the first week. But I do want to go ahead and say, for the people out there that are hyping up JT, I think it's very weird that y'all would hype up 27,000, but then y'all want to downplay Megan Thee Stallion 64. She more than doubled that. And then you got people coming out here talking about, it's her first project. Excuse me, first project? So now we get to run back the hands of time for an artist because it's their first solo project? You have 7 years of cultural cachet. You got, 3 albums as City Girls? 2 albums and an EP? This ain't your first foray into the game. This ain't your first rodeo. But you know, the goalposts stay moving when you try to kick that bitch through the field goal. Again, y'all the ones that want to be having the wars about the numbers. I go off the ear test. Y'all like to go off the numbers. When I talk about these artists, I get so many people in the comments that want to throw numbers around, throw this around, throw that around. We don't like this person. Congratulations to JT. But if you're going to diss people, you can't be dissing people that's doing better. That's all I'm going to say on that. But salute to Young Miami. I'm looking forward to that song coming out and seeing how it does. Unfortunately, it seems that she caught a little bit of flack on social media, though. Why? I really don't understand.
I'm dead.
I really don't understand. But apparently, there's some people out there that feel a way about Young Miami either twerking in the video. I think it was the twerking. And she said, with me is where y'all draw the line. LOL, okay. Which I don't understand, because I don't feel like the twerking we saw in that video. She didn't show her ass crack. She didn't show anything that was like overt. She was sideways. You could barely see what was going on. It was definitely moving like water, but you know what I mean? Like, we've seen way worse. She had clothes on. We see people coming out here with ass cheeks galore out here every day. We got people like Sukiana who makes no qualms about showing off her body and performing different acts on fruits, veggies, you know what I'm saying? OnlyFans with real stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, I who would have thought I would agree with Young Miami about something? With her is where you draw the line on that? Nah, fam. Now, I did see some people in the comments that said, hey, you didn't come out here and support your so-called best friend or former best friend, JT, with City Cinderella. But you expect us to come out here and support you? Where they do that at? That's a valid rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that has anything to do with people drawing the line on her twerking, though. But valid question. It is what it is. Wishing Young Miami all the best. I think that song is catchy. I think it has potential. Are y'all both still on QC? Just having, separate careers and separate meetings? Let's see if QC can activate the same way they did for the JT project with the Yams. I don't think the Yams thing is nearly as endearing as the City Cinderella thing. I gotta be honest though. the Yams era just doesn't seem like something people are gonna follow. But never count anyone out. That is my motto. All right, we're gonna keep the show rolling. Next up, we've got Doechii with Nissan Altima. Now, I told y'all before we played another one of her joints about a week ago. Doechii is doing weekly swamp sessions where she goes in, locks in her home studio, gives herself a challenge to write to a specific beat that she has on her hard drive, and she has to create a song within that time. Once she gets the song finished, she's going and shooting music videos for those songs and bringing them to the people every week to show her versatility, her creativity, and just to keep her name buzzing out there because, unfortunately, she's been getting overlooked. So I guess TDE and I always get this shit fucked up. I think it's Columbia. But let me be sure. Doechii is signed to Capital. I always get Capital and Columbia fucked up. But I guess TDE and Capital gave her the green light to go ahead and do this because they're not even content ID claiming these music videos and songs of people like myself sharing them and talking about them. I think they understand that she needs to build a bigger buzz for herself. She's got all the talent. She's got the songwriting. She's got the rapping. She's got the singing. She's got the vocals. She's got the package. She can outperform everybody that you put on stage next to her. All she needs is a bigger presence with casuals. She doesn't have casuals. She does have a fan base that she calls the Coven, but she needs more casual listeners. That's what she was able to bring in with Persuasive. We haven't had another Persuasive since then. I don't know why. I'm guessing that song isn't really what she was trying to do. It was a little bit of a break away from her, niche. Whatever the case may be, I'm liking these swamp sessions. I think she's super talented. I support her. I listen to everything she puts out, but she definitely needs a little bit more behind her. And I think that putting these out is helping her to build along the way. So let's go ahead and play this. And the video is a loose remake of, y'all remember the Kendrick Lamar All Right video? Where the intro, it was like Kendrick, Schoolboy Q, J Rock, and Ab-Soul in the car being held up by the police, and it was, who the fuck hating on me? It's a bit of butterfly out of the classic LP. Y'all remember that? So she loosely was inspired by that to make this video, Nissan Altima. Okay, here we are.
Crack they own. I'm like Carrie Bradshaw with a back brace on. I've been carrying you bitches now for way too long. I'm a black bitch, purple cunt. Stack chips, smoke a blunt. All beef gets smoked. I'm a real fly bitch.
So that's Doechii with Nissan Altima. Now, I already know some people going to be in here saying, yeah, she's back with the Azealia Banks vibes. I can see that, especially in the beat. But to me, that sound like Nicki and kind of Azealia. But she does it in her own way. I'm not saying that she sounds exactly like that, but I remember a time when Nicki used to bar up like that. Those days are no longer here. When she had a real point to prove, as like she wanted to be here, she wanted to prove that she was here to stay. She was barring up like that. So you could tell who her influences are though. You know what I mean? Azealia Banks, Nicki Minaj, and perhaps a little bit of Doja Cat, excuse me. But she's fire. I want to see her continue to evolve, continue to come along. Shout out to what was that? J Rock, Isaiah Rashad, and I think Ab-Soul was in that as well. So shout out to them showing up for her, supporting, and I'm here. I'm here for Doechii. You know what I mean? For sure. I'm ready for the next like really impactful single. But I think she may do this for a little bit to like, again, corral those people in so that when she does put out the next single, it goes. People are ready for it. People are more accustomed to who she is, because all she really has out is an EP with TDE and a project that she put out when she was still recording in her bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So she's definitely got to build up more support. Salute to Doechii. She's a fucking beast, though. And she can go toe to toe with any of these motherfuckers. I don't think, hey, y'all niggas y'all want to beef this year? Leave her alone. I don't think nobody lyrically wants smoke out of the ladies that's out today. I don't think none of them want smoke with Doechii in that bag. Because if she start really putting a fucking target on that, leave it alone. And I'm not excluding no names. We'll move forward with the show, though. All right. Getting off the music talk. I told y'all in the top of the show, we got a Keith Lee impersonator on the loose. Ain't that about a bit? So earlier this year, Keith Lee went to this food truck called Sweetly Seasoned. Okay? And Keith Lee, to my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, actually enjoyed their food. And there was a whole ordeal where he paid for all of the people that were to come behind him after he bought his food. He dropped like a certain amount of money. I forgot how much it was, for everybody to eat free. There was like a barber that was supposed to have been at this location that was going to be giving out free haircuts during the ordeal, or giving out haircuts or something like that. I think they were supposed to pay the barber, not free haircuts, but the barber was supposed to come out and give haircuts. And they were going to get like they were supposed to be paid to be out there. There was a lot of confusion around this particular meetup. It went viral. And the word was, after Keith Lee dropped all this money down for all these people to eat behind him, he left, and the people that came behind him actually ended up having to pay. So the Sweetly Seasoned food truck, the lady that ran it, basically doubled up on the money when he had dropped the money down for everybody to eat. This was a big problem. This was a big issue, right? Keith Lee came out and defended himself because things didn't go as planned. They were mad. They didn't like it. Somebody else didn't get paid. I think there was a young lady that was helping to promote this whole situation that she ended up getting called out like she was scamming people, like she scammed or something like that. And she's like, yo, it ain't me. It's this nigga's mama who don't want to pay nobody. She didn't want to pay me for being there, which I ain't tripping about, but she didn't want to pay the barber. She didn't want to pay this person and want to pay that person. The lady just held on to the money and said, fuck y'all, suck my... She got a son who came out who keeps defending her nonstop. And I understand you supporting your mama, but when your mama wrong, okay? And if she don't know how to run a business, put her ass in school to learn how to run a business. Whatever the case may be, this same family, this same establishment, Sweetly Seasoned, I don't know how y'all were in contact with the real Keith Lee and somehow got in contact with a fake Keith Lee. But there's a viral story going around where they were accusing Keith Lee of scamming them, right? So they say that Keith Lee was going to return and make things right, because after that whole process happened, this guy's mom, who runs the food truck, was so depressed, so down bad, that she was, I guess, contemplating or ideating unaliving herself. And to allegedly stop the bleeding, this Keith Lee person said that they were going to come back and make everything right in the community, right? And he said, all I need you to do is put the down payment deposit down for the barber to come back. Just give him $300. I'll take care of everything else. Right? Let's go ahead and let homeboy tell the story from there. Matter of fact, I need to edit that because I ain't finna play it with that sad ass music. Y'all give me a second. All right, y'all. We got that fucking sad ass music. Because, you know, niggas be putting sad ass music on shit to try to get people to feel bad and put money up and shit. We ain't going for none of that. But I'm going to listen to your real ass voice. All right?
So y'all know my mom is the owner of Sweetie Season Food Truck. Since Keith Lee came and visited, her entire world has been changed. She gets nonstop harassment, phone calls, day and night, death threats, all that stuff. But this latest stunt resulted in her attempting to take her own life last. So long story short, she sends an email to Keith Lee and she kind of lets him know what happened since his visit. 2 days later, she gets a message saying, this is on behalf of Keith Lee and his family. We want to come out and pay her food truck and visit. Sorry about what happened last time, and let's, bring all the parties together and come up with another resolution. My mom was on board. She's willing to do anything to stop, all of the harassment and stuff. I'm like, okay, great. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Just let me know. So she was in contact with Keith Lee the entire time, planning everything. The only thing that he asked her to pay for was a barber. He was like, if you pay the deposit for the barber, it's only $300. I'll in return pay for food for 3 hours free for everybody in the community. So she's like, cool. So yesterday was the day of the grand opening. And, she gave away free food for 3 hours. And, we're looking up after, every couple hours go by. We're like, hey, the barber hasn't shown up. Or, I'm like, what time did Keith Lee say he was getting here? She was like, well, he said him and his team will get here around 2:45. I'm like, what's 3:45? I'm like, why is he late? She's like, I don't know. She's trying to contact him. He's like, the plane just landed an hour ago. Everybody, we're all together. We'll be there. So we're still giving out free food and, just waiting. Y'all, Keith Lee never showed up. The barber never showed up. It was all a scam. She lost thousands of dollars. She had to pay for the lot where she's at. She lost all the food. She gave away all the money she spent on all the food that has to probably.
All right. So that's what ended up happening. So she gave out free food under the impression that Keith Lee was going to show up and put money down to pay for everybody. She had to pay for the lot. She had to pay for everything, basically. Shoot. And I guess she was going to be reimbursed by Keith Lee. And now that this didn't go as planned, he says his mother is, thinking of unaliving herself. Which we don't support. I don't want nobody to go out there and do that to themselves, right? If you're feeling those types of thoughts, definitely call a hotline, call somebody that you can confide in, go to therapy, do what you need to do to where you can try your best. Cause I know anybody that's in that low frequency, it is hard as fuck to get out of it for people that really go and experience that, right? But ma'am, you stole thousands of dollars last time around. So what are we supposed to do with this information? Like, so what are we supposed to do? Because you didn't want to pay. You came on social media and defended yourself as to why you didn't feel you needed to pay these people for their services. You had thousands of dollars that Keith gave you. You said, nah, I'm not giving y'all shit. You tried to arrange a meeting to give people what they owed. I got a whole video talking about this shit before. And you never paid up. The girl and her brother was trying to figure this shit out. Or not her brother, but the girl and her, I think roommate or something like that. Friend. So it went bad. You robbed them folks the first time. Now this time around, you got fooled. Because how, again, y'all was trying to work this thing out. Then some fake ass Keith Lee, which how did you not confirm that this is the real Keith Lee? All email, no conversation, no official phone number, no FaceTime, not even a Google Meet with all of this at stake. But you know how some people, elders are. This is an older woman. She may not be all that tech savvy. You wasn't tech savvy when you didn't want to pay them people neither. But here's the result of the ordeal, because this shit threw me. You trying to put it on Keith Lee that he scammed y'all.
So yes, we know she wasn't talking to the real Keith Lee now. We know he was in Chicago, all of that stuff. But when she was speaking to this person, they said his plane was landing and stuff. So
nah, fuck that. Hold on. Fuck that. Hold on. Let me put myself on screen. Y'all see this shit? Do y'all see that? Do you see that email? Work tablet 11078263 at iCloud.com. That's who you were contacting? Work tablet 11078263 at iCloud.com. You might as well have been talking to goddamn Ken Nugent. Oh my goodness. You come to the internet. Nigga, you came to the internet before you actually checked the verification of who she was talking to. You didn't say, mama, let me see what you done. This is why people don't be having sympathy for shit like this. Your mama said, damn, Keith Lee, he said he coming out. Oh, he ain't showing up. Mama, let me see the text. You don't care about your mama as much as you say you do. Because now you're going to come to the internet and say, yeah, now we know she wasn't talking to Keith Lee. She was really talking to Work Tablet 11078263 at iCloud.com. Okay. Why bring your dumb ass to the internet? No time between when you said, man, let me hit goddamn record. Let me say what I'm finna say. Let me post it for clout and sympathy. Did you ever think, mama, let me see the fucking text. Let me see the email that he sent your ass. I hate the fact that he stood you up like this. Let me see this shit so I could contact his ass. You wait till after you done went viral for besmirching a nigga name when y'all already stole. You know what I'm saying? Because he paid y'all handsomely. You know what I'm saying? More handsome than me. He paid y'all more handsomely than me. I had to throw that in there. So y'all could feed the community and your mama want to run off with the money. Now it's supposed to be a sympathy play. Nah, dog. Ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna let you finish though.
we wasn't really any red flags, but this email is a red flag. This is where the messages came from. I didn't see this until now. Mind you, I don't monitor my mom's phone all day. I got my own life, my own business. I don't have time for this. But this, yeah, does look fake. If anybody can track this, contact them. I don't know. But yeah, that's where all the messages came from.
Go fucking figure. Just get your ass off the internet. Get you, your mama, and the rest of your family off the internet. Y'all need to crawl in a motherfucking crater and go hiding somewhere in a cave. Don't do no grand reopening. The game is over. She may know how to cook. Tell her to cook on Sundays. She could cook for the church. She could cook for the reverend and the service. She could do private catering for people that she knows and has met in person. Don't let your mama cook no more for nothing outside of intimate. I'm trying to say intimate shit. Y'all whole family, man. We're going to move on with the show. Now, I told y'all earlier, Brashear Gray, a.k.a. Hakeem from Empire, been out here going out sad. A mugshot has surfaced online of this young man. Good Lord. He was found trespassing in somebody's backyard or something like that. Woo. Look like he would love a chocolate bit bookie. Good God. Let's get into the story. Empire star Brashear Gray was arrested in Florida for trespassing. The 30-year-old former actor and aspiring recording artist, I think he went by Yaz, who starred as Hakeem Lyon in 6th season of the hit music drama Empire, has had a tough time since the show ended. Bashir has been racking up arrests, including driving without a license or insurance, DV, and in July 2020, he reportedly had a standoff with police in Arizona. Most recently, Bashir Gray was arrested on Friday, July 26th in Hallandale Beach, Florida for trespassing in an unoccupied structure or conveyance. His bond was $150. While the charges aren't as serious as his past ones, Bashir's mugshot photo is causing the public to take pause. Earlier this month, Bashir took to Instagram and shared a strange video of himself thirst trapping in the bathroom. He later deleted the post. They say, I pray he gets the help he needs to get his life back on track because he is a very talented young man. Stay connected for more updates on the latest in entertainment and celebrity news. Ooh, shit. Yep, that's a face only a mother could love, as they say. Would you let him give you a little smooch for a couple dollars? Oh, man. Hope he gets better, though. Hope everything works out for him. Seems like he's been flying off the handle for some time. Hopefully he can find his way back to the industry, find some people around him that can hold him accountable, help him get back on the road to recovery, strength, and, being just a productive citizen in society and not staying out of jail, staying out of drama, staying out of issues. Hopefully you get clean, brother. That's okay. Then we got to get into the TikToker that got scammed by an old friend / clothing line owner. And then that will be the end of the show. All right. This is going to be interesting. All right. This lady says that her old friend used her credit card information to book a trip to Paris, Patty. Let's see what she's talking about. Good. Goodness gracious. Googly moogly.
Hello guys, everybody meet Samantha Lopez, aka Scammy Sammy. This girl is enjoying a Parisian vacation that she charged to my credit card. You heard that right. Here she is again inside the actual Airbnb that she ran up on my card. Here she is, shamelessly posting pictures on it. So since you care about social media and Instagram so much, it's time that I expose you for the scammer that you are. This is not what I feel like doing with my time right now. I have much better things to do, but you really thought that you were going to travel the world on my dime and be posting in live time and think that you're gonna enjoy your vacation? Yeah, no. So I have all the time in the world today. So yeah, let's get into it. Here are the receipts. And before we get started, her name is Samantha Lopez. She's based in Los Angeles and she has a clothing line called Samantha Christine. Beware if you've ever seen this career criminal. She's on the prowl and wants to appear like she's living her best life, but really she is stealing information to make it happen. So yeah, let's get into it. I got back from my bachelorette party to go check my account. I'm like, okay, let me see what damage was done. And I see this Airbnb charge here for $871. And I was like, that's odd. We stayed at a hotel. I'm not staying at an Airbnb in the future. So what could this be? But Airbnb gives you a unique code when you charge a card. So I immediately called Airbnb. Let me back up. I first called my bank and credit card company to let them know about the fraudulent activity. They were able to shut down my account, so she wouldn't have any further access to my credit card. However, she got the information. Then I called Airbnb. Reservation that was tied to my card was obviously not in my name, so this was an unauthorized charge, and they were finally able to give me information of the reservation. So the guest name is Samantha. This is the host's name. She checked in June 26th through July 3rd. She booked a whole week, you guys, a whole week on my card. She created this like 2:40 in the morning to check in at 4 to try to be slick. He gave me the Airbnb name, and then you see the payment down there, $871.49. That sounds familiar because that's the exact amount that was charged to my card. This is the Airbnb that they are staying. Here's another listing picture. It's actually a really, really cute place. You have amazing taste, Samantha. Too bad you just couldn't afford it. And if those little balcony overhangs look familiar to you guys, it's because she is actively in real time posting from the Airbnb that she stole my information to book. Here's another photo. Mind you, you have all, like, you can see signs in here, shops. It's not hard to look up. It's not hard to locate you. And I purposely am leaving her Instagram handle out because no free promo around here. But yeah, this is her shamelessly posting her European adventure. It's very easy to look at the street signs in your guys' videos to see where you're at. How she got my information, I have no idea. But do I know this girl? Yes, we used to be friends. She used to live in Phoenix before she moved to LA and started being a weirdo. There was a prior instance where she tried to not pay me back a large amount of money. From there, I got my money back and I just was not dealing with her. I have not spoke to her seen her probably about a year and a half. So that's a whole other story time if you guys want that. Moral of the story is watch out for these scammers. People really are more concerned about appearing a certain way on social media than their actual real life. Just beware of Samantha. If you know this girl, just know that she's a full-on scammer, like committing full-on credit card fraud. You have been warned, so no one else has to deal with this crap. So have a nice day.
All right. So I think I stand with everybody when I ask. I wonder how she got your information. You say you don't know. Y'all used to be friends, though. I wonder, perhaps, have you bought anything from her store? You say she's a designer and she's known in LA for her designs and her fashion line. Have you ever bought anything out of support? Because I will say some of the security on these websites where you're buying stuff, the merchant that's selling the stuff to you, they kind of can access your card number. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the security code, which I think is interesting. But maybe she just did a whole bunch of fucking combinations like a nigga trying to get in the safe and cracked your shit. I don't know. Maybe she out here goddamn just tapping this shit. But to book an Airbnb, I would think that was booked via online. Another question I have for you, ma'am. Have you alerted the police about this situation? I see you backtracked where the charge came from. You went to the bank and they got it, straightened out. You talked to the Airbnb owner or whomever's running it. But have you talked to the authorities to make sure that she gets, you know what I'm saying, put this on record, police report or something before you came to the internet? I'm tired. Do TikTok commenters find these people first? That's all I need to know. I mean, you have her location. She's actively showing her location online. What is it that we are supposed to do? Now, I'm not mad at you exposing her for who she is. You know what I'm saying? You already lent her money in the past. She didn't want to pay you back. That was strike one. Strike two, she took your shit. So, okay, you want to live this lavish lifestyle? You want to take money from a motherfucker? All right, I'm going to put you on Front Street. But where do we go from here? What would you like to get? What would you like in return? Questions that need answers. Everybody want to come online and talk about a nigga scammed them. And I understand niggas do be scamming and scheming and plotting and flopping on y'all. But I think we're going to start needing y'all to come online filling out a motherfucking checklist. What is it that you would like to see happen when this happens? Chick here, chick here. Would you like them arrested? Would you like your money back? You want somebody to come out and whoop their ass if they see them in person? Which box would you like? Because as with most viewers, what am I supposed to do with this information? I won't be supporting your business, her business, but I ain't know about the shit to begin with. So let me know what y'all think about it down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. So much better on the inside than outside. I will see y'all on the next one. Much love, respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden, they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.